Hey guys, so I'm so excited about today's video. I've been planning this for kind of a while. I thought it would be fun to show you my top 10 favorite at-home booty moves. You can do these totally at home. So I'm using a resistance band in all of these, but you can do them without a resistance band as well. So don't feel like you have to have this in order to do it, but the resistance band does add a little bit of extra burn to each move. So the first one is a donkey kick. You just want to have your knees under you in a tabletop position, and you want your leg to be at a right angle, and then you kick your heel towards the sky, and that's really the whole move. It's really, really good for booty and hamstring burn. The next move is a fire hydrant. I'm sure we have all done these. This is in the exact same position as the donkey kick, that tabletop position, and you bring your knee out to the side. I love using this with the band because it makes that outer glute really burn. I swear you can feel the change happening with this move. It's definitely one of my favorites. And I'm showing you guys these in slow motion and then regular motion so that you can get the form down and understand it and then see what it's like real time. All right, the third move is gonna be our kick-ups. So this is one that I actually just recently discovered. I got these B-Force bands. They're lateral bands. You could use this with a regular band, the one I'm using, the circular band, and the other exercises too, but I have straps around my ankles with a resistance band. I'm laying on a flat bench. You could also lay on the floor and do this, and I'm just kicking straight up with my leg. It's kind of like a laying down version of a traditional kickback. The fourth move is what I like to call a pushback, and this is one of my all-time favorite new moves that I've discovered. So put one side of the band around your knee and the other one in the middle of the opposite foot, and then you just kick back and squeeze that glute at the top of the move. So you can kick straight back or slightly up a little like I'm showing you here. This is it in real time. I do it kind of fast, but I love this. It's gonna feel like at first that the band is gonna snap, but I promise you guys, these bands are meant to stretch that far. So give it a go and try it out. I think you're really, really gonna like this one. Again, you can do this one completely without the band. The fifth move is the side shuffle. All of these are so good with and without a band. I just like doing it for the extra burn, but you just want to get in a semi-squat position. Don't squat all the way down. You can if you want, but I squat like halfway down, and then you want to just step back and forth to the left and to the right. And I showed you guys a front view and a side view. Sixth move is a traditional kickback, and I do these a lot on cable machines, but it's really good if you bring the band right kind of under your glute muscle and you kick back. It's just a little bit of a different feel, and I really, really like this for the glute. You're definitely gonna feel it in your outer glute and in that glute hamstring tie-in as well. I love kickbacks. They're what make your butt like nice and round and lifted and firm. Then for the seventh one, we have hamstring curls. This is my new favorite. So take that circle band that we've been using, step on one side of it, put the other side around your ankle, and it gives you such good tension for a hamstring curl. This is the only exercise in here I would say isn't quite as effective if you don't use a band. You can still do it, but the band makes it really effective and a lot like a machine in a gym. Number 8 is what I call up and overs, and I love these. You want to put one side of the band around your knee, or don't use a band, that's totally fine, and you want to put it between your knee and the ground, so your knee's kind of pressing it into the ground, and then the other side up right above your knee, and then kick up and over on each side. And I love this. You will feel the burn within like 5 seconds of doing this exercise. It's super good. Number 9 is glute lifts. You can use these with a stability ball or without a stability ball, and I'm going to show you both versions here. But you just want to squeeze this with your inner thighs and your ankles and your feet. So just squeeze. You'll feel it in your inner thigh when you're squeezing this together. And then you lift up either on a bench or on the floor, although if you're doing it on the floor, you're not going to be able to use a ball, which is totally fine. You can do it how I'm going to show you right now, which is just a standard lift. It's kind of like half a Superman if you do it on the floor. This is really good for making the glute look nice and round and lifted. Man, these are like my favorite glute moves ever. Okay, number 10 is one of my new favorites as well. It's a pistol squat. I've been doing so many of these. If you guys do like 10 of these, you will be so sore the next day on each leg. So you just want to do kind of a half squat and put one leg out in front of it. And I'm holding a weight, but you don't have to hold a weight. That's totally fine. And then just stand back up and squeeze your glutes at the top. And that is it for my top 10 booty moves at home. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video.